Yo, 20_2X 22 times out here with Ponder Media representing, man. We at East River 9, and I got an incredibly special guest today for the inaugural episode of what will eventually be a weekly podcast from Ponder Media by Ponder Media. Y'all say hello to Miss Mallory Bell.
Hi, y'all.
The incredible, incomparable, in my opinion,
Thank you,
Mallory
thank you.
Bell. But what we want to do here, man, is just talk about goals, growth, health, wealth, and all of the wonderful creative things here in Houston. This is an outlet for the creatives in the city that are doing major things, doing incredible things, doing different things, unique things, to just come and talk and share a bite, with a beautiful backdrop, and just enjoy the city, enjoy the things, and talk about the culture. So with no further ado, Mallory, I want you to just introduce yourself for the people who don't know you, for someone who isn't a part of the over 100,000 subscribers that pay attention to what you got going on. Let them know.
Well, I'm Mallory Bell. I'm a tattoo model / entrepreneur. There's nothing that I can't do. You put anything in my face, and I kill it. Basically, I do piercings, I do braidings. What else? I do TV shows, I do music videos, photo shoots, you name it. Everything.
So let's start about where you from.
I'm from California originally.
What part?
San Diego.
Okay, Diego.
Yeah.
SoCal.
Oh, yeah, West Coast.
Yeah, we kind of close to some Southern California weather out here today. It's not as
Not
hot
even.
as no.
We don't have humidity out there. Fuck no. We had that breeze, that California breeze, like little baby said.
Now California is definitely different. How did you make the migration to Houston?
Oh, long story. Basically, I came to Texas to follow my ex-husband, you know what I mean, and try to make a life here, start over again, and it didn't work out. And I tried to. It was an abusive relationship, and I was married with him for 12 and a half years, and I ran with my kids, and I came to Houston. I changed my legal name to my middle name, and I changed it to Mallory Bell, and bam, I've been here since. Yeah.
Now, you talked about reality shows, music videos, being a tattoo model. Obviously, you have a lot of wonderful tattoos. Tell me about the first tattoo you ever got. Tell me about the most recent tattoo you've gotten.
My first tattoo? Shit, I got it done in a motel. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I don't even think you can even see it. I already have it covered up.
Okay.
But I was trying to get a tattoo, a Chinese symbol. Me and this girl that we were best friends when we were little. It was a Chinese symbol standing for beauty. That motherfucker came out looking like a Christmas tree. Came out looking like a fucking Christmas tree. And, I'm a Sagittarius, baby. So,
Let's go. Go Sagittarius.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think that's one of the things that I think made the vibe with me and Mallory dope. When I met her, we met a couple weeks ago at a shoot.
You tell them.
And she was a Sagittarius, I'm a Sagittarius. The conversation was just fluid, and it only felt right to where if I was going to start a podcast, or if we were going to start a podcast, she should be the first guest, just based on the energy that she put off. So I'm going to let you continue about the first Christmas tree looking tattoo.
I thought about putting little symbols on it and stuff like that, but you know what?
Put some ornaments on it?
But I didn't do it. I did not do it. I rocked with it for years. I recently got it covered up like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. I ended up trying to do my whole back covered, and one disaster on top of another disaster. I'm just like, oh my God, but don't nobody really care about my backside, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, they
say
care
that.
about my backside, but they don't care about my back.
Say that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the most recent tattoo.
A portrait of my dad.
Word.
Yeah.
Is that something that's visible?
Yes, it is, but I'm going to have to stand up. I can stand up?
Yes, please. By all means.
Let me see how to do this. If y'all don't mind the ankle monitor.
No, show them the ankle monitor.
Good. The ankle monitor, bam, don't mess with me. This is it right here.
Okay.
This is my father.
Oh, that's dope. He was a Marine?
He was a Marine.
All right.
He was a Marine. And that was my
Jarhead. Nah, is that Marines? Damn, don't let me mess it up. Devil dogs. There we go. Shout out to all the Marines, man. I got some good close friends and family that represent that Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Okay, very
and
dope.
He ended up passing away through throat cancer when he went into war.
Oh.
And then years later, he ended up getting. He don't smoke and drink. I'm like, the fuck.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Daddy.
So, what was the motivation to go the tattoo model route? Or what was it just loving tattoos and having a bunch and then saying, hey, I can do that, I can be a tattoo model? Or was there someone that you looked up to that was a tattoo model that, kind of compelled you to go that direction?
Honestly, I think it was all the trauma that I went through in my life. You know what I mean? And I didn't realize it until one time I saw someone post that, like, damn, she went through a lot of trauma. And I wasn't even mad at that comment because I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah. Because now when I get a tattoo, that shit is fucking painful. It's so painful now. But, you know, now that I am a tattoo model, you know, so yeah, it was my trauma. And then honestly, I wasn't even a tattoo model. I was homeless, living out of my car.
Whoa.
Someone had hit me up and they're like, I want you to do a music video. And I'm camera shy, believe it or not. But I'm so used to it now that it's like, it's whatever. But the thing was, they offered me money. They offered me $200. And the first thing I thought about, like, damn, I can get a room, I can shower, you know, like actually be comfortable for at least a couple days and then figure it out. And ever since then, it just started coming. And then the tattoo people, like the industry, like the conventions and stuff like that, they start reaching out to me to start booking me.
Really?
To be their models, yeah. So I do a little bit of everything.
So it really was like a snowball effect is what you've been able to experience since you got to Houston. Did it start before Houston, or was it something that whenever you got to Houston, you started to see the effects and the growth?
Everything happened in Houston.
Thank God for the city.
Thank God. I love it here. You know, nothing but love for Houston. Y'all been so good to me. Like, and I show love to them. You know, I really want to get a big ass tattoo, but I don't got no more room. I only got little spaces. But when they won the first World Series, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was like 2018. I was working at a tattoo shop.
Okay.
And I was a receptionist, and they're getting out free tattoos. And I'm like, you know what? Let me show Houston some love. And I ended up getting the Take It Back tattoo.
I see it. Okay.
Yeah, so I ended up getting it and stuff like that. And then, it went off from there. But I'm still thinking about incorporating something. I have a California tattoo on my ass. I don't know if I want to cover that shit up with Houston. I don't know.
Okay.
You know?
Cover it up with Houston is what I say.
Yeah.
Man, that's wonderful. Like, tell us a little bit about that tattoo culture, like the conventions, the community. Walk us through that a little bit for the people who aren't familiar with the culture and the tattoo industry.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of, like, it was different for me at first because you would see them fucking tattooing their eyeballs and shit, you know, and it's a crazy experience, but I'm so used to it, to be honest with you. I'm so comfortable in it, but them people, like, they're really dope. Yeah. They're really freaking dope at first. Like, and I noticed if I knew back in the day, like, I was just putting ink on me to put ink on me, but like people were getting stuff for meanings and stuff like that. Me, I was letting people doodle on me.
All right.
Doodle, not doodle.
But you know what? Sometimes you get really good results from that.
Yeah.
I notice a lot of tattoo artists are true creatives at heart. They're usually, it stems from artists and artistry.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you find the right person to doodle on you, you end up with some amazing
and that's why
creations.
I got that guy. I was at a tattoo convention, and the guy's really good. The guy's really good at portraits.
Okay.
And you know, basically I asked him, you know, what's up with the portrait and this and that, and he's like, let's do promo work. And I'm like, I got you. Right. And we did it, and we have a good relationship. We really do. And he even booked me for a couple conventions as well too, even after that, you know. So shout out to Ozzy, you guys. Ozzy Cruz, look him up on Instagram.
So how many different tattoo artists would you say have?
Shit, I lost count.
Damn.
I lost count. Hell yeah. Anywhere I go, you know, and there's a good tattoo artist. Well, I mean, obviously, you know, there's some beginners and stuff like that.
For sure.
And,
but that's okay.
Yeah. But I got a little bit of Texas, Cali, New York, Idaho.
Idaho?
Yeah.
I thought they just had potatoes.
I thought so too. It was a homemade tattoo.
Tell me about the experience in Idaho, because I don't know much about Idaho. So all your travels, Idaho, tell us about your travels and the different places that you've been able to go to and some of the experiences and other places that you've been.
Well, for Idaho, really, I was only there like for 2 days. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I was only there for 2 days. We just chilled, and my people, that's where they're from and stuff like that. And the cousin happened to do tattoos, and that's it. So I really didn't go nowhere in Idaho. There was really nothing for me to see, no offense. But
there's probably nothing to see there.
There's not.
So you just came back. You just got back to Houston. From Tampa.
Yeah.
Tell us how Tampa was.
Man, Tampa's beautiful. I mean, it's not like Miami, I'll tell you that. But like just to sit there and relax and stuff like that, it was fun.
So was it a work thing or?
I actually went to go help a friend out. She went to go get surgery.
Okay.
And I was only supposed to be there a day, but I ended up staying there. I ended up picking up work there. I did a couple music videos there, you know.
Word.
I was networking.
So let me ask you this. I want to talk about the networking aspect of what you do because, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing seeing you in motion, it's the hustle.
Yeah.
You talk about being an entrepreneur,
Yeah.
talk about the work and staying booked. What is it that motivates you and that drives you and keeps you pushing towards a goal? And then what is that goal that you're working towards?
The fear to be homeless again. So that's what motivates me. And, you know, I have some of my kids living with me that are transitioning into all of them. I have custody of my kids and stuff, but it's my kids mainly that pushes me and makes me get up and go.
Word.
Yeah, because I don't want them to go through what I went through.
Word.
And being in the car with no AC and just being off your phone, like on Netflix, like it's not cool.
Word.
So
Word.
that's what pushes
So
me.
providing that better life, that better
Yeah.
future for the children.
Of course.
That's
The best way
driving
I can
force.
do, yes.
And that's gonna make you go harder than anything.
Definitely,
There ain't nothing
definitely.
that'll drive
I'm
you
running
like
off
that.
of no sleep right now, so
No sleep, Texas.
no sleep.
Okay, so no sleep, Texas. That's
No
what
sleep,
they
Texas.
call Houston every now and then too.
Hell yeah.
Working on obviously video shoots. You say you're working on a reality show. Tell us a little bit about the reality show.
Oh shit. Can't really talk about that right now.
Okay, that's okay.
We're gonna finish filming today, hopefully.
All right.
But there's a lot of people looking at it, wanting it and stuff like that.
So maybe we get a cameo.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Definitely.
Okay, so video shoots. You started, the first video shoot was when? What year was that?
I want to say 2018, 19.
So not even that long ago.
No. I look just like this, and I was working at Jack in the Box.
Wow.
Before that, you know, but the pay wasn't good, and I was an area coach, so
Okay.
I ran a whole bunch of stores and stuff like that and everything. And you know, like I said, when I left the relationship and everything, when my father passed away, that's when I took a mental breakdown, and
Right.
it was like the worst ever. Like I never understood depression. Like when people, like especially, you know, the people that have taken their lives and stuff, like I never thought anything. Like I'm like, man, they gotta be stronger than that. Like it's something else, you know.
Right.
But I know what they're going through because I've
You get
lived
it.
it. Oh yeah,
No, mental health, I think people take for granted.
they do.
People who are in the right mind and the same mind take for granted what it is to have a healthy mind, because there's some people who deal with
Yeah.
issues, and them
Yeah.
issues is something serious. I mean, I'm sure at some point in all of our lives we've been through things that just were like,
Substance abuse and stuff like that. I used to be addicted to pain pills, hydrocodones. I used to be at that point, but like the thing with that, I was dealing with my marriage still and everything like that. And when I had took that pain pill, because I had a toothache, I was able to deal with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it blocked out everything, and then it made me feel good, you know. And then so when I was going through my trauma, I was able to deal with everyday life with them. But then it was like one day I decided.
So, not to cut you off, a toothache is what introduced you to the hydrocodone.
Well, I knew about it. I never been into pills.
Yeah,
You
but
know
that
what I
was
mean?
the first time,
Yeah.
like, hey, I got
Yeah.
a toothache. I'm prescribed
Yeah.
hydrocodone. I'm going to take this.
Yeah.
But damn, this shit feels...
It felt good. I was able to deal with all the bullshit,
Wow.
you know? And then just one day I just realized that, like, I hated being dependent on it. I wanted to be just like how I am right now, all bubbly and stuff.
Yeah.
Without it, you know.
Right.
So I went cold turkey. I literally went cold turkey. I went through the shakes. I went through everything, and I actually went through it like 2 or 3 times. I like, not that I relapsed, but when I was getting my body done and stuff like that, like then I was going through other traumatic shit, you
Yeah.
know. So it was like that. But I think I'm at a point in my life, like I can see a pain pill and take it if I really have pain and not deal with it, because I know where it brought me
Word.
at in life. You know what I
Word.
mean? And it was all like a, how do you say, like a facade? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
it was like that, and I don't want that. I want to live like
Want the real thing.
I want the real thing. I want to live in time. Like,
Facts.
yeah,
You mentioned getting your body done.
yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the process, what you had done. What was the motivation to get the body done and to start the alteration, and just, you know, maybe advice or cautionary tales or anything for people or women who might be
Yeah.
considering it. You know, what's been your experience as far as...
Oh shit! I've had my body done quite a few times. Honestly, I was working as a waitress at a strip club, my first time ever, and man, before I got my body done, I was chest and nipples, right? And I was,
My bad, y'all.
It's the truth, y'all. It's the truth. So I was chest and nipples. I was really, really skinny. And I had 6 kids at the time. You know, I have 7, by the way. But
Shout out to the kids.
yeah, definitely. I love y'all. But I would see these girls come in, they'll have their little cleavage and stuff like that. I'm like, man, I want that. Like, I want that. Man, I honestly, like, I wish I can reduce them. I mean, I know I can, but I don't think I will ever go through the surgery again, because the way people do surgeries now, a lot of people are dying. I had like 3 or 4 friends already die in the past 2 years.
No bullshit?
No bullshit. So it scares me. It scares me because I thought about at least doing like a little bit on my nose, like just take off, because I've been hitting my nose and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I don't want to do it. And the crazy part is the last surgery that I did in Mexico, and it went fine. I honestly didn't follow up on my post-ops on none of my surgeries or nothing. I just did it myself.
Just thugged it out.
Didn't think nothing of it. But these girls are going to Mexico now. But they're even dying here in the States.
Right.
They're dying in the States because they want it so bad, because they think this is what you're supposed to look like.
What is it about the surgeries that's killing people?
The anesthesia.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
definitely.
it just like overdosing, underdosing?
I think, to be honest with you, some of them, the anesthesias people or whatever, they're using the same tube on every person. Yeah, they're using the same tube, and a lot of 3 of my friends have fungal meningitis, and one of them passed away through that. And
Holy smokes!
She got her surgery done in March, and she passed away in May.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Rest in peace. That's
it's a serious thing, Like I personally wouldn't recommend it, but I'm all for it. I'm supportive, I won't hold nobody back. But if it was up to me, like, love your skin, love your skin, like. My thing, I wasn't trying to do all this, it just happened, and I did it before I even got popular, and now it's like it's a must-have, and it's not a must-have. You have problems with your ass, especially when you're getting ass shots or anything. Like, you get implants, the implants can flip, that shit, like, it can make you really sick.
For the people who don't know, when it comes to, like, people getting their butt done, you hear, like, BBL is like the hot button.
That's
thing.
the most dangerous surgery.
So BBL is the most dangerous
The most dangerous,
one.
Yes.
So there's shots, the BBL implants. And is that kind of the...
Implants, I think, is the safest, to be honest with you, because they're just putting the object in your buttocks, you know? But the ass shots, you don't know what they're injecting you with. A lot of people be getting, like, silicone from, like, Home Depot and injecting it. Real shit.
Silicone from Home Depot?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they really be doing that. And then, like, the BBL, like, some people can't take all that trauma to your body.
Or because it's removing fat or grafting fat and things from a different part of the body.
And putting it somewhere else where it's not supposed to be at. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Man. All right, let's get on the bright side. Let's talk about the rise. So, like, as I mentioned earlier, you got over 100,000 followers on Instagram. What was it like to go from just having an Instagram account and working it and hoping that people are watching you to being 100,000 plus strong and knowing that people are tuning in to what you're doing, what you're saying? TikTok as well. I know that you know what?
I just use TikTok to make the videos and post it on Instagram.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Because you got more effects and whatnot, more filters. Not filters, but like templates and different things on the TikTok.
Definitely.
Okay.
But on the Instagram, to be honest with you, for me and in my experience, the followers don't mean shit to me. It really doesn't. But in the type of shit that I'm doing, you have to have views. You have to be active.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But just to be an Instagram model, I don't care about none of that shit.
We worry about the money.
I'm worried about the money. Like, that's it. That's it.
Straight up. Okay, so you just kind of looked at it from that outlook, like you see the numbers going up, you see the numbers moving, but it's just like...
I get more bookings, and then I can also charge a higher rate.
So you do see the reflected, you do see the fact that the movement and the momentum that's there.
Yeah.
You see the bookings and whatnot coming from it.
Yeah.
So you know that it's affecting...
Yes, but even if I was to lose it tomorrow and start a whole new Instagram and start only with 10 followers, I'm still going to be that person. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, because,
So you mentioned braiding, piercing. I'm surprised that you haven't gotten into tattooing. Is that something that's
I tried it. I don't have a steady hand. I do not. I tried. I did it. I tried it with the tattoo artist where I was working at. I tried it. I'm like, let me just do a little smiley face. That fucking smiley face. It was all like scribbles and shit, you know, like, and he still has it till this day. Like, yeah, it happened to be one of my friend's baby daddies afterwards. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just like, my bad, girl.
How is it like building relationships? I know obviously your network game is heavy. Is there a lot of competition? Is a lot of hating in the lane, or are you really able to maneuver? And
I don't see competition because I don't worry what someone else is doing. You know, I just focus on my shit. But is there a hate? I feel like the more that I'm out there, the more that my views are going up, the more bookings I'm getting. I do definitely got hate. I don't understand why. When I try, anybody that wants to learn how to model, and they can have, like I said, they can have a really low following and stuff like that, and I'm still gonna put them on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm all about embracing that. Believe it or not, that's some people's dream.
Yeah.
You know, because they just like doing it. You know.
So oddly enough, it wasn't your dream.
No.
That wasn't something that you were looking at or focused on.
No.
It just kind of happened for you.
Yeah.
And now you mash mode and
now I'm here. Now I'm gonna run with it.
Word.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself 5 years? What's the play? What's the plan? Where do you hope to be?
Shit. I hope owning a couple businesses, you know, like I want to go and get my business degree. I want to go back to school. Right now I'm just focusing on opening up the little, as we spoke before, you know, the little projects that I have going on, you know. I'm trying to write a book. I'm also trying to do, you know, for the adult entertainment.
Tell us about that. Tell us about some of the things that you care to share. You know what I'm saying? Like the projects that you intend on getting going that you...
Well, in my experience, I have, and I know a lot of females can relate to it, you know. A lot of guys are always in my DMs, always trying to, you know, fuck and all this shit, you know, and, you know, and that's not my cup of tea. That's not why I post what I post on social media. I post that to get the people that want to pay for the bookings and stuff, you know, not for no sex job or whatever. But so I just thought about it. I'm just like, why not just make a pussy pocket of a mold of my shit? You know, like, why not? And then, you know, at first it was going to be original pussy pocket, just a regular one and stuff. But then I'm like, why not get it like from like my stomach to like my thighs? And that way it looks like it's me with my tattoos. And then you can also turn it around and you have my California tattoo. Like, you actually think you're fucking the real thing, you know? Like, why not? But then also I was like, then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna turn it up a notch.
Okay.
Why not do a behind the scenes of me actually making the pussy pocket?
Whoa.
So that way people know that it's mine and not just some made up pussy.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But of course it's gonna cost you a price. But,
of course.
But
so
yeah.
What do you think about like the whole the concept of the paywall? Now you're seeing Patreons, OnlyFans, even Instagram is bringing in the subscription-based platform. And as well as a couple other ones, you know.
I really don't fuck with it because I got shadow banned when OnlyFans first happened. I was popping.
How you get shadow banned? Tell us about that.
I don't even know. I had an Instagram before, and my Instagram was booming. Like, I had no problem.
So this is Instagram number 2.
Yeah.
Say that, okay.
Instagram number 2, and it's on this one's been a little bit harder because I used to do car show modeling on the other one. That's where I started, you know, and then from there, like now I'm going into the dog world. I just got booked for September, and they already paid me all in advance and everything. So, but yeah, with this Instagram, I try to put my link everywhere. Like I just got shadow banned, so I just gave up on it, and it's like played out. Everybody's doing OnlyFans. How many models do you know is doing pussy pockets?
Nobody.
Everybody's so scared about what their family's gonna think, whatever. Me, I'm my own person, you know. My family know what I do. They know I got a shitload of kids. Like, I don't ask a dime for nobody, so I'm gonna do what I do to bring home the money, you know.
And that's a brilliant idea if you ask me. I'm not the type to hunch on a pretend vagina, but
there is some.
Right, if that's what you into.
There is some. Well, look, my dad, he was.
Don't do dad like that.
No.
Okay.
No, my dad's a truck driver,
okay.
and he would tell me how. Well, he was a truck driver, but you know, he would tell me about how men be lonely and this and that, and they'll be getting prostitutes and stuff, and they'll be getting in trouble and stuff.
Lot lizards.
Yeah.
As I've heard.
So I thought about,
they're
you know,
called.
once I get I'm gonna make just like a little small handful. I'm thinking about going to truck stops, you know, advertising my own shit, and I know they're gonna pay for it, and they're not gonna get in trouble. You know what I mean? No blackmailing, no nothing.
Promo ticket, you had a Mallory Bell like poster board cut out full size, holding the joint at the Loves and, you know, Buc-ee's and whatnot nationwide.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna go global.
Global,
Mark my words. It's gonna be everywhere.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Tell us about the car show modeling. Like, obviously, not necessarily obviously, but my introduction to you was obviously through, not obviously, but my introduction to you was through several different tattoo artists and just seeing your face and seeing different music videos that featured you and not necessarily knowing who you were, but being like, okay, that's Mallory Bell, she's booming. And my immediate thought is like Lowrider magazine. Like when I see, obviously, models and that are tatted up the way you are, you think like Lowrider magazine, khakis,
Believe it or not, though,
Cortez's, talk to me.
I tried. Okay, well, I was thicker back then when I was doing the tattoo modeling. Like when I say thick, like I was thick, and I had skinny legs. So like real shit. Like a lot of people, they will always pinpoint like certain things about me and stuff like that. And then now, like I slimmed down and everything, and then like it's crazy because it's still a cutthroat business because. Like I said, you see people getting tattoos now, they have meanings. Their shit matches, it blends in and everything. So it's like, I feel like more for me, I got to put more work out there for them to actually really notice me than just notice me for my work.
So is that a very competitive industry as far as the car show
I mean, I guess it is. I guess it is, but that's not something that I'm targeting right now. Like I even want to make my own magazine.
Gotcha.
But I want to make my own magazine for prisoners. Why not?
She got all of that.
Why not? All of that. Shit.
Hey, we giving our game too. She giving our game. I mean, that's what it's about at the end of the day. So, have you done anything print or had anything
in magazines?
Print? Yeah.
I've done a couple. I done 2 of them. I've done like Ink Barbie.
Okay.
I've done, but that was like in the beginning. Like now, I guess I really don't care for the publishing shit because they don't pay. I mean, to keep it real, I'm not gonna do free shit. You know what I mean? Like maybe the photographer will pay me, and then he'll run it, and he'll get paid, and that's a whole different.
So just keep it a bean, because in the music industry, you hear the term exposure a lot. As videographers, as a creative in general, coming up, you hear the term exposure a lot.
Instead of getting paid. Yeah, no. I mean,
you're beyond that.
I've done a music video for like Little Boozy and Zero, and I did that for exposure. Don't get me wrong, will I do it? Yeah, but I know the motherfuckers will pay. And especially I do have...
What was that like working with Boosie? Boosie badass.
He was quiet, just high as fuck.
Sounds
he was
about
cool.
right.
He mind his business. Zero, you know that whole thing that happened with Zero and Trey the Truth.
Yes.
And like I seen both of them. I had my own experience with both of them. Zero was really nice to me. He took pictures with me and everything like that. As Trey the Truth, now that I actually have a fan base and everything like that, I was working for Exotic Pop at his car show.
Shout out to Exotic Pop.
Yeah, and I tried to get a picture with Trey the Truth, and like he's too Hollywood for me. No offense. He cool, whatever, in his own term. But for me, like, I don't fuck with it.
Word.
Yeah.
Has there been any quote-unquote celebrities that you've met that... Tell us about some of those experiences, because obviously you cross paths with...
I've done like music videos for like underground rappers and stuff. And to be honest with you, those are the ones that pay.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Word.
So, but I've done it with Slim Thug as well. He's cool.
Yeah.
He's cool people. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the Thug Boss.
Yeah. He's cool, but other than that, I can't even think on the top of my head, like, what other ones, I have a lot of, like, Houston rappers that I have done that, are out there and stuff, but other than that, like, that's why I'm trying to venture on other shit, because I'm not waiting for them to come and book me. I'm going to do some other shit.
You want to get it.
Yeah.
Look, staying on the hip-hop terms, as far as, like, working with a lot of the local artists that are coming up, are there any that you are tuned in with or that you're paying attention to that you feel are going to make some noise? Outside of like the obvious,
F&N Chapo. Okay. I mentioned you about him before.
Talk to us about F&N Chapo.
Man, he's a up and coming artist, and he's really good. He has his own flow. He doesn't sound like Houston. Like, he can be really diverse. Like, I really fuck with his music.
Okay.
Like, I do. Like, that shit's dope. Like, I put that shit behind my pictures and stuff like that. I be showing love. Like, mark my words, him too. He's gonna be the next guy that makes it.
Shout out to the D-Babies, the F&N Chapos, that Mexican OT, you know what I'm saying? All of the guys that are making waves right now. And then shout out to some of my favorites. I've been around a while, but GT Garza, you know what I'm saying? Doman.
I've done a music video with him, with Doman, with Brick. I've done it.
Brick Wolfpack, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of them guys.
I've done it with all of them. And they're all dope people, you know what I mean? They all got their own flows and stuff. And GT Garza, though, he does a lot of like raza stuff, like Mexican stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I try to bring because I'm trying to, you know, connect with my Mexican people as well, you know?
So talk to us about that, like heritage. How much does being Mexican and proud, obviously, play into what you do and how you depict yourself and, you know, how you handle yourself and carry yourself going in this industry?
Like, what you mean?
Like, as far as being Mexican and, like, that pride and that heritage, obviously.
Well, a lot of people think I'm white. A lot of people think I'm white.
I didn't get that.
You didn't
But
get
that's
that?
all right.
I think because you talked to me. That's why.
Okay.
You hear my accent. Yeah,
Okay,
a lot of
okay,
people, when
okay.
they see me, they thought that I was white. Some people can tell because my eyebrows are the hoops, you know? Like, it's one of those things. But, like, honestly, like, I think, I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you say that is something you do want to tap into and connect
Oh, yeah,
with more.
of course.
Word.
Of
Word.
course.
Like, I just saw one of the videos you just did, and it had that theme. The music was.
Yeah, his name is, I believe, Misery. So look, I wasn't even supposed to be in that music video.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you saw what I was wearing, but I was wearing some camouflage jeans, some dunks. Like, I had my hair tied in the back. That's not something I would do in my music video. I show sexy. That's what I do, you know?
So sexy.
So
how important, in your opinion, is sex appeal? How valuable? Like, we talk about the upgrades and the things that you've done.
I think it
perfect your
matters.
body.
It matters.
Okay.
It definitely matters, you know, because especially what I do in the music videos, like a lot of girls, I direct a lot of the music videos too. They have directors, but like they don't be doing certain things. And I'm like, man, and that's what I bring. So that's where I come in. I'm like, look, I think we should do this. I did a music video with, I think his name is 3F Stunner.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard of him. Well, I did one with him, and, you know, I put my arms around him. I laid him down on top of me. I sat on his lap, you know, like, it was bringing sexy. The music video was supposed to be sexy, you know, and I was in lingerie and stuff like that. So, like...
And that's a vision. Whenever you got there, you heard the music, you saw the setup. Yeah. You installed that into the program.
I'm more seductiveness than twerking. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'll twerk in a music video, but that's not my cup of tea. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I'll pretty much do anything, you know, except kiss a guy on screen. Yeah.
Obviously. You kiss random stranger.
Yeah, no. I don't care how much they pay me. No.
All right. So I want to get into a couple other things. I mean, a couple questions, we're going to call this segment This or That. Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm going to say two things. You give me this or that. All right. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Let's say bad hair day or wardrobe malfunction.
Bad hair day.
Why? Why bad hair day?
Because the humidity here fucking sucks. I'll be ready to go to my gig by the time I'm out looking all good and shit. By the time I get there, my hair's all frizzy. Man, and it sucks. It looks like I just came out of a pool.
Okay. Would you rather have a talking pet or a baby, obviously younger than a toddler that could talk already?
A baby.
Okay. Talking baby. Tell you what he want already. Say, hey, I'm hungry, man. I got
Tell me if you're hungry. Tell me if you're sick. Hell yeah.
You eat peanut butter?
Yeah.
You creamy or crunchy?
Creamy.
Creamy peanut butter. I'm crunchy, man. Extra crunchy. You know what I'm saying? I like a little texture.
That should be getting into my teeth and shit. No.
So we talk about Mexican food. I wouldn't consider any of this Mexican food.
Nah.
Let's get away from that.
Y'all don't even have real authentic Mexican food.
Whoa.
Not really.
What?
Not really. Not the way I cook.
Okay, so how do you cook, Miss Mallory Bell?
Real Mexican food, like Mexico status Mexican food.
So what's like your go-to dish?
Enchiladas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Red tortillas or?
Red.
What all you put on the enchiladas?
Chicken, cheese. Are you talking about like the dressings on top?
No, just however.
I fry the chicken. I put cheese in it, sour cream, lettuce. We put tomatoes on top, guacamole, like all that.
That sounds really good, actually.
It is. My chado beans go off the chain.
And chados.
Yeah, I know how to make a lot of shit. Yeah.
I love chado beans. I'm gonna keep it a bean,
I make it
no
extra
pun
spicy
intended.
though.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't really like spicy.
Nah.
Yeah. But that leads us into the next this or that. Guacamole or salsa?
Salsa. Damn, that's kind of hard. Salsa.
Now, what salsa are you into? Are you green? You red? You habanero? What's your salsa?
You know what? I tried I would say green, but I would say green, but lately a lot of green salsa is not even fucking spicy. I go for whatever the fuck is spicy.
The hottest. You want
I
the
like
hottest
ghost
option.
pepper type of shit. Like when my nose is runny, my eyes are watery. That's the type of shit I eat.
Okay. Now, would you rather be rich and famous or rich and unknown?
Rich and unknown.
There we go. Low key.
Yeah.
Bunch of money.
Yeah.
I don't need the notoriety.
No.
I like that. Tennis shoes or open toes?
Shit, tennis shoes.
Okay. And what's your go-to shoes? You mentioned wearing Dunks in the video
Nikes.
shoot. Nikes?
Nikes
Okay.
are my thing.
So give me your top 3 favorite Nikes. Or 2, whatever.
I'm at the Air Maxes.
Okay.
The Air Forces.
Okay.
And the Air Force. Yeah, no, the Air Forces. My go-to is the Air Forces.
Lows, of course.
Yeah. Well, you know what? But to be honest with you, all my Dunks are high tops.
Really?
Yeah, all of them. I don't fucking know why. I hate that shit.
Love it, man. I'm a sneakerhead myself. I love. I'm on Jordan Retro 1s right now, but
I have a couple Jordans, but I only got that because I guess it's a Houston thing.
is it?
Yeah, because back in Cali, it's all about the Chucks and everything.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I got those too.
I like Chucks, but Chucks is mad uncomfortable. You have to have like 2 pairs of socks on to make Chucks work.
Yeah, flat feet.
I do have flat
That's
feet.
why. Yeah.
Straight like that. Okay. Vacation or staycation?
Vacation.
Okay. Give me some places that you've been or some places that you want to go.
I originally wanted to go to Dubai, but as soon as I found out a girl from Houston, did you hear about that shit that she got detained?
They say she
All
was
because-
talking. They say she was talking crazy.
But the guy was yelling at her. You know what I mean? It don't matter. You yell at me, I'm gonna yell at you too.
So you definitely don't want to go to Dubai then.
Oh no, I already crossed that out. That was my dream place. I want to go to the Virgin Islands now.
Okay, Virgin Islands.
I want to
Now,
go swim with Nemo and Dory and shit. Yeah.
Have you been anywhere in the Caribbean?
No,
No.
because I thought you had to have passport.
So you might need. Oh, Virgin Islands is Bahamas and all that is. You don't need a passport for.
Bahamas, you don't?
No.
What?
No. So I think Bahamas and Puerto Rico. You good?
I know
you
Puerto
good
Rico,
to go.
yeah, and Hawaii.
And Hawaii,
Yeah.
of course. Okay, so give me some more. So Dubai, but crossed off the list. The Virgin Islands is on your list.
I thought about Paris, but I seen something on TikTok, so now that's out.
See, man, that Paris thing where
You
you
saw
talking about
that?
where the old boy was walking around talking about it smelled bad and there was
and you
trash
saw the
everywhere.
houses, yeah. But you know what? I did see a clip with Blueface and Krishan, and he was doing like a fight or something over there. But he even mentioned it too. There's nothing to do out there, but just to go out to eat, and their food is like, I don't know.
Man, let me say this.
You been there?
I have not been to Paris. I haven't been to Europe. But in Europe's defense, I did see the post that the guy where he was, and now I'm hearing everybody talk about like how, oh man, I'd never go to Paris. But it's hoods and it's slums in every city. So you can't just go to a city and fall into a bad
But you
place.
you do see the Eiffel Tower looks ghetto as fuck.
You know,
It does.
It's been around for a long time.
I
you know
mean,
what I'm saying?
come on now.
What
Has graffiti and everything. That's what everybody wants to go to. So I'm like, nah, that's cool. I'll watch it from my phone.
You know what I've heard? A lot of people that take the European vacations and basically they'll do the whole tour of the entire Europe because obviously it'd be like being in the States.
Some
But
people
Europe
just
is
want-
actually really small. So you can get everywhere
Yeah.
relatively quick. But it's supposed to be like you do the London, then the Paris, and then the, Spain. You basically hit all of them in one run, just like you'd be in the States. It's like, it'd be the difference from going to Austin, Dallas, and Houston, doing like
But
a
see,
Texas
the
run.
shit over here is nothing to do, honestly, but like to go out and drink. Over there, like to go out is more to like sightseeing.
Word.
And I like sightseeing. You
Word.
know, I choose sightseeing more than club scenes.
Word.
You
You
know?
know, like the places like the Amalfi Coast, like Italy is on my like bucket list of places to go because it's so.
I wanna go to
so
Jamaica.
nice. Now I've been to Jamaica. Let me tell you about Jamaica. I love Jamaica, 200%. Like you know what I'm saying. I might as well be. You know what I'm saying. Jamaica. Shout out. Well, one, all my, you know what I'm saying, all my guys down there in Montego Bay and whatnot. But Jamaica is a beautiful place, and it's a place where you can do a lot in a little bit of time because basically one road will take you to most of the cities and most of the nice places, man. So if you do make it to Jamaica, Rick's Cafe, you know, Doctor's Cave, Hip Strip, Dunn's River Fall, Ocho Rios, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Jamaica got the most beautiful water in the world, if you ask me. So on that note, we move to the next question because we already know Jamaica's where it's at. We don't even need to say no more, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to see Jamaica. All right, would you rather save 100 strangers or one person that you love?
I say 100 strangers because I can say the one person that I love in the 100.
That's very political. That's a very political answer. I like that. Let's go. Money or love?
Love.
Ooh.
I make my own money. I don't give a fuck if a nigga comes with money or not.
Word. Say that.
I don't.
Poor and happy or rich and miserable?
Poor and happy.
Really?
Yeah. I've been poor so many times, and I was happy. I was fine. I didn't give a fuck if I lived in a little... I lived in a lot of slump places, and I was happy because my kids were happy. They had food. We had shelter. We had AC.
Yeah, the necessities.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, I don't care for all the extra shit.
Word. Bath or shower?
Shower.
Shower.
Yeah. Because I'm very, like, I'm always busy. I don't got time to sit there and just relax. You know what I mean? So I just hurry up, bird bath.
On the go.
Yeah, all
Straight
the time.
up. Okay. Give me some of the best pickup lines. Obviously, you're an attractive woman. I'm sure guys try to talk to you all the time. What are some of the best pickup lines that
That they told me?
Yeah.
The best.
Ooh, okay.
Like, what?
Fellas, if you in the bar. Yeah. Okay. Worst pickup lines.
There's a lot. That's all I remember. To be honest with you, they don't even have fucking... The guys, no offense to all the Houston men, but y'all aren't.
Word.
And you can tell it's not like authentic or
Yeah.
can't be funny. I like a jokester. You know
Word.
what I mean? And if you can't be funny, you're
Like somebody who would come in and break the ice
Yeah.
and then get a conversation going from there.
of course.
Indeed. Give me your greatest accomplishment so far.
My kids.
Okay. And how many kids you have?
7.
Don't look like she has 7 kids.
They all say that.
Greatest failure.
I don't have a greatest failure. I don't fail.
Word.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they're all
Word.
lessons.
That's a good answer.
Definitely.
Very good answer. All right, we getting close to the end, but I got a couple more questions.
Bring it.
So, what has been the favorite, or the most? What is the favorite? I'm wording it wrong, but the project that you've done that you enjoyed the most.
My podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's my baby.
Okay.
I did that. I did that on my own. Like no one gave me the idea. I'm very talkative. You know, I have a lot to say and I have a lot to teach people. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, yeah. So my podcast, like,
And what's the name of your podcast? Tell us a little bit about it.
it's called Tacos and Cheese Man.
Tacos and Cheese Man.
So
All right.
when I was able to smoke y'all and stuff like that, I was having a conversation with my homegirl. We're on live and we're just gossiping about shit and stuff. And, you know, it just popped in my head because I'm eating tacos and you hear different podcasts all the time. You know, I was going to do a podcast like an after hour type, like after dark type of shit. But then I'm like tacos and cheese mez. You know what I mean? Like you can eat tacos, different venues and stuff like that. And, you know, shout them out and, you know, show them love and stuff so people can try them out and then get right into topics.
Word.
You know?
Word. Okay. So you got the podcast going, working on the pocket,
Yeah.
doing the modeling and getting bookings, and also bridging into the recruiting
Yeah.
and potentially
Yeah.
managing.
I thought about that. I thought about starting a managing company for up and coming models because
Word.
the girls that I recruited, they fit perfect in that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And it's like some of them are shy, they don't know what to do, so they just give up. But like if they see that it can really bring them out there and, you know, possibly into something else that they want to do.
Word.
You know what I mean? And they definitely got the look. So
Word.
I want to do it, but I'm like, let me work on the projects that I got right now, and then I'm going to branch off to that. I even thought about thinking, you know how they have like the bunny house, like in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm just going to keep it straight, like a hoe house. Like a female pimp. No. but without being a female pimp.
For
you
sure.
know what I mean?
Like a madame or yeah.
No one ever taught me the ropes of how to model, what to do, how to talk to people, how to this and that. Like I had to learn, and I took a lot of losses too. Like
Right.
I've done bookings like without deposits and stuff like that. They'll pay me, they would never pay me.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like there's things that's, you know, if I can tell girls about it, like, you know, like
You can give that game
Yeah.
and
yeah,
no, for
and
sure.
teach them, you know, and especially when I'm in the scene with them, they're more comfortable.
Word.
You know, so
Word. You be like a coach,
Yeah.
trainer,
yeah. All of
agent.
it. All of it.
Yeah. Okay. I really, really like that aspect of your mentality. Like I think a lot of people get lost in the sauce because they don't understand that you're going to take losses in this. You know what I'm saying? You're going to run into people who don't have the best intentions. And I feel like, I'm sure you've had bad experiences, but you've been able to persevere through those and continue and grow. What are some crazy stories, crazy experiences, off the wall things that you've experienced?
I've done one in particular. I've done a music video, and there's some, I guess they're a model. I mean, that's what they call them, but you know, I didn't see that, right? So I'm already done with my shoot and my scene and everything, and you know, as I'm leaving, I'm getting my bags. There's a model doing up one of the artists is.
Wow.
Yeah, and she didn't even get paid. Yeah, so
she was a groupie.
Yeah, definitely, and a lot of girls are like that.
She was a groupie a lot. So that's something that you've experienced a lot in the. You know, I think that one of the main things people don't realize in this industry is the most important thing you can be as a professional, as a true consummate professional. If you go into things and you begin to take that route, like a lot of people want to smoke with the artist and drink with the artist and stuff like that.
I have had my experience about that and stuff, and still, I'm the life of the party. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, nah, I don't. I just go do my job and I leave. Yeah. Because you know what? That's where they start thinking that, oh, they got a chance for me. They're gonna mess
they get the wrong idea.
And I've had a couple artists, I'm not gonna name drop, but I've had a couple of them, you know, and I don't know, now they're looking at me a little different because I turned them away. But like, I'm good business. You know what I mean? But I didn't leave on bad blood or nothing like that. I'm still cool with them. I know where to place them. I don't let them ever cross that line.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And if they do, I put them right back in their place.
Facts.
So
back end Bell, front end and the back end. Man, Mallory, I really appreciate you giving us the opportunity to have you, you know what I'm saying, for sure, to come out and vibe with us and eat with us here at East River 9. Mallory's working on so many things that she mentioned before, in the process of shooting a reality show right now. So y'all stay tuned for Tacos and Chisme, for the reality show, for
it's all gonna be everywhere. It's gonna be VH1 everywhere.
And her episode here with us at Ponda Media.
It's gonna be stopping soon, huh?
You want to send the people off on a note or anything you might want to say? Yeah, give us all.
Y'all can check me out, the official Mallory Bell, THEE official Mallory Bell. My TikTok, you'll find it. You'll find all my handlebars in Instagram, but Instagram is the main one.
We're gonna go out on that note. Ponda Media, I am 22 times. This is Mallory Bell.
Bye.